Hello there, friends, and welcome to Jami Jo Sells Wax here on YouTube. Today, we are here to answer a question that I get all the time. 15 years I've been doing this Scentsy business, and I've gotten this question for the entire 15 years off and on. And the question is Scentsy really better than candles? We're here to address that question today. Hi guys, my name is Jami Jo, and like I said, I have been partnered with Scentsy Fragrance for over 15 years. I started with the company all the way back in October of 2008. I found Scentsy while I was teaching, and actually that's kind of a great lead-in to addressing this question right here. Is Scentsy better than candles? The answer is absolutely yes and no. I mean, we're not here to fully replace candles, but I am here to offer you a safer alternative to candles in many different situations. Back to that story of how I found Scentsy. I was a public school kindergarten teacher at the time. And let me tell you, the kids be stanky. They just don't always smell so good, especially after recess on a hot Oklahoma August day. I mean, it just be nasty. In my classroom, it was smelly at times. But at the time, really the only thing you could do was spray this nasty spray or light a candle. Kindergarten. I had a class full, probably 25 kids that year, of 5 and 6-year-olds. Not a great idea to have an open flame around. So when I found Scentsy and I knew that it was the fragrance of a candle without the fire, I instantly fell in love with the product. Now let's pause the discussion right there to really look at a Scentsy warmer. Perhaps you're watching this and you have no clue what I am talking about. Now, Scentsy Fragrance is a company that has tons of different fragrance options for all different areas of your life and different situations. But the bread and butter of our business is a Scentsy warmer. That's how Scentsy got started, and that is still our best-selling product. Now, I'm showing you one of my favorite warmers right here. This one is called Glisten, and it is an absolutely gorgeous warmer. But if it's not your style, cool. That's fine. We have tons of different warmers. Go to my website. Check out jamijosellswax.com. It's in the description of this video too, so you can see it there. But go to that website and see all of the different warmer options. But this is one of my favorites. It is Glisten. So our warmers, there's really two basic ways that we are warming our wax to put off the fragrance. And I realized I didn't grab a bar of wax. Yes, I did. It's right here. Back to the warmers. So this one is a light bulb warmer. You can see there's a light bulb down inside of there. That is the heat source that we're using to warm our wax. Now, some of our warmers, he's blurred out, but the little bunny rabbit up there, he doesn't have a light bulb in him. He is an element warmer. So there's a heating element built into the warmer under the dish. Regardless of which heating route the warmer uses, there is always a dish. This one is separate. Sometimes they are fully attached to the warmer. But in this dish, you are going to place wax cubes. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. I do want to show you something really cool though. If you have a traditional Scentsy dish, you're going to see a number in the dish there, and that tells you the recommended number of cubes of wax for that warmer. Now, let's talk wax. Wax cubes, wax melts, they have all different names by all different companies. We call them Scentsy bars, and we call them wax cubes because they are cubed shape. So it comes in a container like this. It breaks apart like an old school ice cube tray, and you just drop those cubes into the dish of the warmer, as much or as little as you want. Like I said, this warmer recommends 4 cubes. Use as much or as little as you want. We even have teeny tiny little warmers These are called mini warmers. So this one would only hold 1 cube of wax in there. Works the exact same way. Light bulb inside of there. Plug it in. You get the idea. Okay, now back to our topic at hand. Is a Scentsy warmer better than a candle? I've already addressed one safety issue. There is no open flame with a Scentsy warmer. So you're still going to get that amazing fragrance that you would sometimes get from a candle, but there's no open fire or flame. That also means that there's not going to be any soot. Have you guys ever burned a candle, and maybe it's one of those big jar candles and it turns all black inside? Or I've seen people that keep a candle in the same spot of their living space and you get like this film up the wall. That is soot. And it can be a booger to clean up. Man, it is nasty. And if you think about it, you could be breathing that in. And that just does not sound pleasant to me at all. Now, let's talk about things that have happened in my lifetime with candles that would not be a worry with a Scentsy warmer. I remember back in my college days, you know, they had the rule of no candles, but I might be a little bit of a rule breaker. And I would have a candle in my college dorm room and zip off to class. And halfway through class, I had this panic like, oh, did I blow the candle out? Are they going to catch me? Am I going to cause a dorm to burn down? I mean, all of these stressors that, oh my gosh, I think I forgot to blow my candle out. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably blew it out. I always did. I never left it burning. It's like when I get in the car and I go to the store and I'm halfway to the store and I go, did I lock the door? Did I lock the door? Or did I turn off the curling iron? I know I'm not the only one that has these thoughts, but it's the same thing with a candle. You don't have that stress with a Scentsy warmer. I leave my warmers on all the time. I never turn mine off. They're just a low wattage light bulb. It's really no different than keeping a clock plugged in or something like that. It's very low wattage, and they are extremely safe to use. Now, let's think about the other issue with candles. If you have little ones running around, if you have pets, you never want to leave an open flame where they can get a hold of. Now, Scentsy warmers can cause a bit of a mess if there's a waxident. That's what we call it when wax spills. But it's not tragedy. We're not burning a house down. We're not running to the emergency room. None of that stuff is going to happen if a Scentsy warmer accidentally gets knocked over. You just have a mess to clean up. By the way, if that's happened to you, I have a full video that I did just a couple weeks ago on that topic. So I can help you out to know how to clean up that waxident. But the thing is, our wax warms at such a low temperature that even if it gets on the skin, it's not going to burn. So if a waxident happens, great. We have a cleanup situation, clean up on aisle 2, but you're not running to the emergency room. Feel me? Okay, so that's a huge, huge benefit as to why I think warmers are superior to candles. Okay, but I also hear, I just love the way a candle looks. I love the low light of it. And guys, Scentsy's got you there because actually there are so many different beautiful aesthetics of Scentsy warmers. We have so many different designs. Many of them, like the glisten here, have a beautiful light effect. I have several Scentsy warmers in my home that I don't even put wax in. I just use them for the ambiance or the aesthetic of the warmer. So we've got you there, candles. We see you and we think we're better in that area. There are so many different looks of Scentsy warmers. We even have some that are Disney or Harry Potter. We've had Marvel ones. We have beautiful ones. We have basic ones. We have warmers for every single person, every single room, every single look. Here's where candles have got us. I live in Oklahoma. We have lots and lots of storms in our area, and it happens that the electricity goes out. The electricity goes out, a Scentsy warmer is not going to help me get from the kitchen to the bedroom. So I do keep a cabinet of candles in my kitchen. They are only pulled out and only used when the electricity goes out. But trust me, been there, done that many times, and I have needed them. So when I see those nasty jar candles on clearance at Walmart or Target, I do buy 1 or 2 of them and just stick them in that cabinet so I have them on hand should the electricity go out. But for so many reasons that I have shared with you guys here today, I fully believe that yes, Scentsy warmers are better than candles. I would love for you to try it out. Whether you believe me or not, give Scentsy a try. You can make your choices at JamiJoSellsWax.com. Pick your warmer, pick your fragrance. We have up to 100 fragrances, like usually between 80 and 100 fragrances at any given time. So choose your warmer, choose your scent, give it a try, and tell me what you think. Comment right here in this video what you thought about your Scentsy warmer. Do you love it as much as I do? Perhaps you do, but maybe you don't, and that's fine too. Guys, I really would love for you to give it a try. If you have any other questions about Scentsy warmers, feel free to put them in the comments of this video right here, or shoot me a text direct to 918-888-9690. Guys, my name is Jami Jo, and I hope that you have a sensational day. You see what I did there? Sensational. Yeah. Have a sensational day, friends.